whether if you notice or not, this one thing right here that you're doing is completely ruin your life. I'm talking about whenever you do this, whenever you think this, whenever you be this, all hell start breaking loose. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what that thing is. See, a lot of people in life, including myself, I found myself a lot of times in life being gullible. I would find myself being gullible. I find myself acting like I'm blind, acting like I don't see what I'm seeing. I'm not hearing what I'm hearing. I'm not experiencing what I'm experiencing. It's like I'm in complete oop-de-whoop in my brain. It's like I'm not trying to register what's actually going on. This is like, you know what I mean? Like, I be acting like this is not reality. This is real life. But I be acting gullible though. As in, like, I don't know what's going on. I'll be blinded by the fact, right? Like, a lot of people, I'm gonna tell you just like this. A lot of people know exactly what it is that they should and shouldn't be doing. For instance, you know that you shouldn't be, like, for instance, bro, you know dang well, you know good and well that you shouldn't be smoking 3 times a day, right? You know, smoking 3 times a day. I'm saying 3 times a day. I don't know how many you done rolled up, but you done smoke 3 times a day. Every single day. And you know that you smoking 3 times a day, every single day. You know that it's not benefiting you. But you would rather be blinded by the fact, be in denial that smoking 3 times a day is bad for you. It's keeping you from your progress. I swear to God. You act like that's not what the corporate is. You act like this ain't what it. The evidence has concluded to this. This is exactly what it is. You're being gullible. You know what I'm saying? How do I put it? And a lot of times we would rather be in denial than face the truth. We'd rather be in denial. We'd rather lie to ourselves about the fact. We'd rather lie to ourselves about what's really going on. Like I said, we'd rather be gullible. We'd rather be in denial about what it is that's ahead of us, what the truth is. The truth is, you know that whatever you're doing is not benefiting you. You know that it's harming you. That's the truth. You know it is. And you know that in order for you to succeed, in order for you to grow how you want to grow, you know for a fact that you're going to have to stop doing that thing. You're going to have to stop smoking as much. You might have to stop doing this. You might have to stop doing that. And I'm on my phone. I got notes. I wrote this down. You see me looking at my phone. And a lot of times too, you don't, like I said, you don't want to accept the fact. You don't want to accept the truth. They say the truth hurts. The truth can hurt. A lot of times, oftentimes it does. You know, but it don't really hurt unless you make it hurt. Nothing about the truth really hurts. I would rather know the truth than know a lie. I'd rather know that I need to focus on this, or I need to focus on that, or I'd rather know that smoking 3 times a day is not good for me than not know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like come on now, what we doing? And a lot of times I would be okay with the fact that, now I did used to smoke though. I used to smoke a lot. So I'm gonna use this for instance as well though. Whenever I used to smoke a lot, I know that sometimes, like, I would be smoking, like I could be doing something productive, but instead I would go smoke, or I would smoke. And I knew that doing that wasn't really beneficial, wasn't good, because it's like I could be doing something, but I'd rather smoke. It's like I'd rather get that high, that dopamine, versus actually doing something that I'm going to get even better high and dopamine from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to avoid what it is that I know that I really should be doing, because in all reality, I'm afraid. In all reality, I was afraid of changing. I was afraid of not smoking 3 times a day. I was afraid. And that's what it is. That's what it is in all reality. You be afraid. Because you know exactly what it is. Like I said, I knew that smoking that much, or smoking as much as I was, I knew that I didn't even necessarily really want to smoke that much. Because it came to a point in time where I really didn't want to smoke that much. I'm spending all this money on all this because I'm smoking so much. I'm spending way much more money. I'm re-upping more, and it's like, for what? And it's like I'm weighing out my options. I'm not really getting nowhere. I wasn't really getting nowhere with anything. It's like I'm doing all this smoking, and it's like I'm not even doing nothing. Yeah, I can smoke 3 times a day, but if I'm smoking 3 times a day, am I doing something though? Am I actually being productive, or am I just making the smoking seem like it's productive? But like I said, a lot of times I was afraid. I would rather be in denial about how bad smoking that many times a day is, versus being truthful to myself and knowing that if I smoke less, I could be exactly where I wanted to be. If I smoke less, I could do way more things, you know? And that's all it is. But you can't be scared, you can't be fearful, especially when it comes down to this life stuff. Because it's like, what you scared for? You know what I'm saying? Real talk, like, I don't know, like, I feel like a lot of times we be scared of a lot of stuff. Like, we be scared of other people's opinions. We be scared of critics. We be scared of our own selves, for real. A lot of times we be scared of our own potential. We be scared of who we really meant to be. That's the truth, because if you wasn't, then you would be doing what you know you meant to do. You'd be doing what you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing. But yeah, man, stop being gullible. Stop being in denial. Stop acting like you don't see what's going on. You don't know what's going on, you know, because you know exactly what's going on. You're seeing it every single day. You're feeling it. You're seeing it. You're experiencing it. You know what it is. It looked like a fish. It barked like a dog. So let's stop acting like we blind, because we not blind. I'm not blind. You blind? That's all I gotta say though. You know what I'm saying? Because I can see. We don't make excuses, we made progress. Y'all stay elevated.